Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid. Well, I finally got it. Something I've been waiting for a very long time. If you want to find out what that is, stick around. So, I finally, in the mail, received my birth certificate from Los Angeles County. It's like, big deal. You're probably thinking you didn't have a birth certificate. Well, I did, but the copy that I had didn't have my time of birth. So, when wanting for the longest time to get my astrology chart done and to figure out some things, because usually I think I'm a textbook Pisces, but there are some little things, some outlier characteristics and some things about myself that I wanted to understand. And so because the birth certificate, the copy that I had, didn't have my actual time of birth, you can't get down to the nitty-gritty. You can't be as precise. So I'm going to tell you a story and try to keep it short. I went to get my driver's license renewed. It had expired. And I went with my copy of my birth certificate, and they said, we can't accept this. And I'm like, why the hell not? And they said, no, you need an official birth certificate. You need one that's notarized. You can't have one of these abstract copies of your birth certificate without your mother's maiden name on it. I'm like, what the heck? This birth certificate, I was able to get a federal job with the feds with this. I worked for the FBI for 2 years, and this was many years ago, but hello, that birth certificate was perfectly fine for the feds. Well, in Texas, at least at our Department of Motor Vehicles, it's not good enough. And I know the reasons why for that now because of things that are happening, but we're not going to get into that. Anyway, I had to submit for another birth certificate, and I was hoping, because you're not guaranteed, I didn't know if they were going to send me another abstract one, if they're going to send me if they're going to send me one that had more details. But they said, okay, this was back in April, and I sent in for it, and they said, okay, you'll get it in September. And I'm like, what? I can't get my driver's license until September? But actually, it came in a lot sooner. So I can get my driver's license, and I can also get my natal chart done. So I thought we would have a little fun here, and I would like your input. Because, all right, now I know, of course, I know the date I was born, I know the state, I know the hospital, but now I know the exact time of birth. Fun fact, on the day that I was born, Liz Taylor was staying in the same hospital that my mother gave birth in. Yeah, the same California hospital. And I also share a sun sign with Liz, though she's a February birthday and I'm March. But still, same sun sign. All right, so I'm asking for some input here. If you've had your natal chart done, or if you are very experienced with astrology, well, I want to know where you got your natal chart done. Did you go on one of those websites and submit some money for the detailed chart, or did you pay someone? Did you go somewhere? Did you go to a specific website? Because I've been toying around with this little app, and it only gives you so much. You have to submit some money to get the detailed chart. And especially, I'd like your input if you have both. If you've gone to somebody to get your chart done, and if you've had it done by one of these apps, were they the same? Did they give you as much detailed information? I kind of would like to know that, which way to go. So I've been playing around with this website, and it's given me some information, not all the nitty gritty, but it's given me some. So I thought we'd have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to give you the little bit of information this app has given me, and I'm going to have you armchair do some figuring out of me. Okay, see if you can figure me out, and then I'll come back in a subsequent video and we'll look at your comments and see if you've got me figured out. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to comment below and see if you can figure me out in a paragraph, a few sentences, by the information I'm giving you. Okay, I hope that's clear. I feel like I'm just kind of all over the place. It's been a while since I've done an on-camera video, and there's reasons for that. Maybe I'll discuss it another time. Okay, so my sun sign is Pisces. I have a March birthday. So according to this app, with the information I gave it, my ascendant and moon are in Gemini. Jupiter is in Cancer. Uranus and Pluto are in Virgo. Neptune and Mars are in Scorpio. Of course, my Sun and Mercury are in Pisces. And Venus and Saturn are in Aries. Let me see if it gives me anything more. So my ascendant and moon being in Gemini, that's the first house. Jupiter being in Cancer, second house. Pluto and Uranus, Virgo, fourth house. Mars, Neptune, Scorpio. So Mars is the fifth house, Neptune is the sixth house. Mercury and my Sun are in Pisces, so that's the 10th house. Venus and Saturn are in Aries, 11th house. Oh, another fun fact for you. My mother, my sister, and I were all water signs. My mother was a Cancer, and my sister and I are both Pisceans. Yeah. We're only 11 months apart. And yes, that's a lot of female water energy for one house. See if you can all figure me out. And you can just go at it. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I don't care if you can pull up some shadow aspects, if you bring up all the shadow, that's fine. And we'll have a little bit of fun. So I'll come back with a subsequent video and we'll see how many of you kind of figured me out. How many of you got my shadow? How many of you got my positive qualities? And we'll see who got the closest to capturing me or my essence or whatever. Okay, so have fun, and I'll be back with another video real soon. Bye for now.